Hey, this is Carlos GGS from Guitar God Secrets. Welcome back. Got some more metal mayhem for you today. For you metalheads out there in the audience, we're going to talk a little bit about power chords. What are power chords, and what do you use them for, and how do you use them, and how do you embellish them and make them a little bit, well, let's say, meatier, beefier, and more fun? Well, power chord, at least I used to think it was a chord that you played hard and heavy, and you just hit that thing real hard, and it's in heavy metal music, so it must be powerful. And that's a power chord, right? Seriously, that's what I thought it was, because I thought it was powerful. But that's not what it is. The power means it has more power within music because of its versatility. Normally in a chord you have the first note, the third note, and the fifth note of the scale. Now, I'm not going to get all heavy on you with theory, so don't turn off the video yet. It simply means that we play those intervals, we skip a note, and you create basically a chord. So in the case of A minor, there's the 1, the 3, and the 5. If we play that at the same time, that's a chord. That would be an A minor chord. And it's made an A minor chord by the use of the third. If I made that a major third, it would now be a major chord. Okay? A little fast theory for you, and that's pretty much all there is to that when it comes to those chords. But a power chord is cool in the fact that it doesn't have a third in it. Therefore, it can be played over wherever a major or minor would be, so it doesn't really matter. And that's the cool thing. That's what makes it powerful, and it slips right in and does what it needs to do, and nobody hears the difference. It also allows you to do different things with different notes within the scales and the solos that you play over it. Now, what can you do with a power chord? Well, you can play those first two notes, the 1 and the 5, and you got yourself a power chord. Now, I always thought that was cheating. I always thought that was a bit of a rip-off, and especially since some of the guitarists I saw were always adding in a little extra. They're flattening this finger down and pressing down on the next string on the same fret. So we have the 1, the 5, and over here is that's the octave again. That's another A, so it's a 1, 5, 1. And made it thicker, it made it sound better. But what it could also do is, if I wanted to, I could extend it up and get another octave in there. What's the octave of the fifth here? Up here. So if we could play that, it gets even thicker. And as you increase the number of notes, the 1s and the 5s that you increase, you get a much thicker sound. Down here, you can make an E chord sound just unbelievably heavy. I love that version of it. And you see how far it goes. I'm playing 5 out of the 6 strings to get that chord. And that's the way to play an E, if you ask me. So you can do things like that. You can extend it by adding more fifths and 1s, if you like. Or you can even add in that third. If you're feeling daring and you know what's going on with the music, and you know you can hit that third, that's what's going to give it that minor or major sound. So in the case of A minor, the first chord is an A minor. Next one's a B diminished, so we kind of skip that. Next one would be a C, what? Major. Hear that? I added the third. Now if I didn't put that third in, it'd be more versatile, but the third gives it something, that little extra quality that we often just can't quite explain. And you hear it much more, and I'm playing in extremely distorted settings here, extreme gain. But you lower the gain down, get a little bit less of that heaviness in there, and you can hear a lot in there. Pretty much the same chord, the C. There you go, just a little bit on embellishing and kind of thickening up the sound of your power chords and making them do what they need to do. Plus, I even slipped in a little theory. How's that for versatility? This is Carlos GGS. Hey, you know what you need to do? You need to go get my free cool stuff. You see a little link at the bottom of this video, guitargodsecrets.com. Go on over there, click on the link you see under the video, or just type it into your browser. But go on over, get your cool free stuff. I got a pretty cool little freebie for you waiting for you there. So go get your free lessons. I'll be talking to you again soon. This is Carlos GGS. Live to play, play to live.